Hey everybody, and welcome back to Typewriter. Here we go! Oh, am I gonna get the beat? Got it! Got it, baby. No! Kill me. Wait, why are you... Oh, no, Wait. Yes! Get off me. Get off me. W, baby. Got it. I'm bout it, baby. Killed. Yes. I did it. I went back and I got that daggone W. X. Oh, we're in Acidville. Whoa. I can get Y. No, whoa. Free press movement. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Whoa, weird. Poster for the Otis Rush and his Chicago Blues Band, San Francisco, 1962. Okay. Free press movement. The counterculture years, appeared between 1960 and 1970, reject war and denounce consumerism, which has an effect on typographic practices. Helvetica and sans serif are denounced as symbols of conformity and the standardization of Western society. The availability of transferable lettering allows even greater access to quality printing techniques and independent publications, increasingly surface throughout the United States. And independent publications increasingly surface throughout the United States. I thought there was a period at the end of publications. This wave of independent publishing becomes known as underground press or free press, despite their legality. Typically amateur by comparison. The texts that are produced are on the margins of society and reflect the concerns of youth who are influenced by the hippie and progressive political movements of the time, such as the civil rights movement, anti-war ideologies, and the feminist and gay rights movements. Wishing to form a close-knit community, members of the Free Press movement found the Underground Press Syndicate in 1966, a network of content exchange that is active until 1973, allowing members to freely reuse newspaper and magazine articles published by any of the publications that are also part of the network. Among their members, the Village Voice in New York and the Freep in Los Angeles are the most representative. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so in order to go that way, I have to hit the opposite direction, which is nuts. Wow, it actually had me bouncing along the top of this. That's insane. No. Go back. I want to see the other side. Up is down, right is left, and left is all over the place. This is cool. This is next to the Deadshot portion. I don't know, because the music portion is pretty good too. This is one of my top 3 favorite sections right here, because of the mechanics and because of the look of it. I have a feeling that if I had 3D glasses, some of this would pop out at me. Oh, you have to have more of that music. More of that sweet music. Because this reminds me of Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa and daggone it, I don't know when exactly it's supposed to click over. There we go. Frank Zappa and King Crimson type music. Wait. 60 minutes. Okay. Hup. Nope. Hup. 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 Yeah, there we go. Vox classification. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. Cool. All right. Vox classification. In 1952, Maximilian Vox invents the Vox typal classification that is used to classify fonts into 10 large. Okay. In 1952, Maximilian Vox invents the Vox typal classification that is used to classify fonts into 10 large. 10 large what? You can't just end a sentence on an adjective. 10 large groups, 10 large subsets. I don't know. You can't say classification, 10 large classifications. It's weird. It is adopted by the International Typographical Association, ITPL, in 1962 and still used today. It is adopted by the International Typographical Association, ITPL, in 1962 and is still used today. This classification system is based on a number of criteria: thick and thin strokes, shape, forms of serif, tilt, height, stroke axes, and groups fonts into categories, often linked to a specific period. The categories include humanist, consisting of the first Roman typefaces designed in the 15th century by Venetian printers, inspired by the humanist works of the time. These types are characterized by their roundness, their thick and short wheelbase, and their low contrast between thick and thin strokes. The second category, titled Giralde, is a contraction of the names of Claude Garamond and Aldus, the forefathers of this particular style. Giraldes are more readable than humanist, and they often have more contrast between thick and thin strokes. The fonts that fall in between the classics and the modern are categorized as transitional or realist. These types have even more pronounced thick and thin strokes, and the weight is distributed along the vertical axis contrast. Together, these three categories make up the classics. The Dieudonnists align with the D-Dot Thibodeau's classification system. The title is formed from the contraction of D-Dot and Bodoni. These fonts are recognizable by their vertical form, their hairline serifs, and their strong contrast between full and connecting strokes. The slab serifs, which correspond to Thibodeau's Egyptian classification, gather triangular serifs fonts with a low contrast between thick and thin strokes that are characteristic early 19th century English typefaces. Lineals combine all typefaces without serifs, called sans serif, which is deemed the antiques by Thibodeau. These three groups are known as the moderns. Finally, calligraphic characters are broken down into glyphic, script, graphic, black letter, and Gaelic distinctions due to their handcrafted nature. Oh my goodness. It was verbal gymnastics to try and get through that. I don't care, I just want the dot out of the circle. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay. Okay. to slow roll it. Which is fine. No. 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 Daggone it, no. Alright, here we go. Okay. Now that I have you here, okay. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Cool. Helvetica. Done. Woo. That wasn't as bad as the Times New Roman puzzle. But my goodness. So now I'm interested to see what this like computer type text is. I would have had it if I had gotten the daggone M. I'm not that concerned about it. Like, the most I'm missing are ampersands. You know, that first ampersand should have been mine. But whatever. Pixel. Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Wait a minute. And then there's that mystery book at the end. So, Pixel. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it, yar. I love it. Venu Malesh. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, listen to the sounds. Oh, this is sweet. Oh. Typewriter. The game. Continue. Of course. No, 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 no. Ah, I tricked you. Got the C. No. GML. Okay. This is cool. Aesthetically, this is like my favorite one because it's the modern age. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. GML. I don't know what GML is. Let's take a look, shall we? GML. By the end of the 1960s, the advent of the computer leads to the creation of a system that is devoted to the composition of electronic text. The mainframe, however, which are cumbersome and costly, limit the computer to the professional sphere. In 1969, Charles Goldfarb, a project leader at IBM, invents the generalized markup language GML. Goldfarb's printing software has a bank of macros that essentially define a page layout by corresponding to different tags, paragraphs, headers, lists, tables, and so forth, used, which are then applied to the document at the time of printing. After that, the document can be automatically formatted for various devices, like a laser printer, simply by specifying a profile. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze in your ear like that. Simply by specifying a profile for the device and without changing the document itself. This language is rapidly adopted for many applications, and in 1986, Goldfarb publishes the evolved version of GML, called SGML, Standard Generalized Markup Language. This system is still widely used in the field of computer languages and is the basis of Hypertext Markup Language, HTML. Ah! Yes. The language designed by Tim Berners-Lee to encode internet pages. Very, very cool. Okay, let's see if we can get a little further. Okay, I love the sound of jumping of this. Ooh. Oh god, come on, got the D. Yeah, got the D, baby. Got the E. I'm gonna have to wall jump. Come on. All right, this actually feels like a platforming game, which is very cool. You know what else is cool? The fact that I have to cut the video here, so thank you so much for joining me. I don't know where the ampersand is going to be in here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, mash that like button, like this, know tomorrow, share the video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter and hit me up in the comments section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I'm The Outlier, and I will see you all